Antonio Banderas, Sylvester Stallone, Jason Statham, Wesley Snipes, and producer Avi Lerner. Okay, welcome, gents. Let's get started with a hard-hitting and explosive question. This is for everybody, including Avi. Which was the worst injury that you suffered while making this film? Kellan, let's start with you and then work our way down.
What's your question? I mean, we just do stunts. We have motors blowing off in our faces, so I mean, I didn't really get hurt on anything. I had to learn how to use the motorcycle, so I kind of dropped that a few times over a tank, but that's about it.
Okay, you're walking, which is good.
Yeah, yep, I'm here.
Antonio?
I got an injury the first take that I did in the movie. And I carried all through the movie, but I didn't say that to anybody because I didn't want for them to think that I was just getting older. But it was just going, running up the roof to the helicopter. The first shot, I got a pain on my right knee, and now it's gone, but it just stayed there for a couple of months.
You're a trooper, I like it. And Sly?
That's it? That's it. God, I got a pain in the knee. I wake up with that. It's like, breakfast, knee pain. No, I mean, I literally, usually I grade the quality of a film by the intensity of the injury. Like if I do Stop or My Mom Will Shoot, I never get hurt. I do Rambo the Expendables, I break my neck, I hit my spine, I dislocate both shoulders. I go, this is gonna be a good movie. This is really lucky. So in this one here, I ended up really taking a fall on my back. I had to have some metal put in there. So if I'm squeaking, just deal with it, okay? It's not my shoes, it's my back.
And Jason?
Snapped a shoelace. It was very depressing.
Now, Jason actually saw death at the bottom of the Black Sea. He's very modest about it. Just drove about a 5-ton truck 60 feet down into black mud because I cut the brake line. And no one knows that. That's a new reveal, by the way.
And Wesley?
I broke a nail.
In someone's eye.
when Sly wanted to cut the brake line.
That's right.
No, I didn't get too many injuries on this one. I made it out of it alive. Negotiations was a little rough. But other than that, for the most part,
You know what's so funny though? When we were standing around, and actually I filmed it because as Jason was drowning, I was filming it with an iPhone. I guess that makes me a bit insensitive. I don't know. I just thought, this is a magic moment, and I want to get it. And I couldn't help him anyway because I would have drowned. And afterwards, they pull him up. He's like pale, and then he's changing, and we're going, oh my God! And then we're all sitting around as Expendables in a group going, I wouldn't jump in after him. Shit, would you save him? Hell no, I wouldn't go in. I've drowned. I like the guy, but not that much. It's like all these real life heroes when they're actually confronted and jump into the water. Are you crazy? Get wet? No, not me.
I'd have been able to breathe 30 seconds earlier if you'd have took your foot off my head.
It was so funny. Like, no, I'm not gonna get. I might get hurt. Are you crazy? Oh no, I can't swim well enough. It was great.
So Jason, at the moment like that, you really know who your friends are, right?
Exactly, yeah. I'll never work with him again.
You have no friends. I don't
Avi, I presume you sustained no injuries while making the movie, but I imagine scheduling these guys alone is a backbreaker in itself.
I get a brain surgery. I need a brain surgery when I see the price that it cost this to make this movie. But the worst part for me is actually to play tennis. I got a tennis elbow, so I want you to feel sorry for me.
You got
also.
wounded. When you went into your pocket, you found all these fish hooks in there instead of money. No, Avi, listen to me. I want to say he's the greatest. He supports us. This movie is expensive, and he stepped up, and we're really, really proud of it. It was not an easy shoot. He allowed us to have a second unit of 550, a first unit of almost 600. So we felt that we were really, really, really competitive, and I want to thank you for taking all your money.
Let's throw it over to you guys now. Put your hands up if you have any questions. Yes, please, sir. In the third row. I don't know if there is a mic, actually. There is no mic, just yell. There's a mic. There's a mic. Hallelujah. There's a mic.
It's not on. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work, but there is a mic.
Which magazine?
Men's fitness magazine.
It might work now. It might
What's
work
your
now.
circulation?
Well, I mean, it's interesting because
Men's thickness.
Oh, men's fitness. Okay.
you guys all talk about the kind of injuries it's inevitable that you're going to get making this kind of film. Is there anything you kind of do training-wise in the gym before the shoot starts to kind of prepare your body to help you with that?
You prepare, but there's just something about, you're going across cinder blocks and gravel and rebar, and you trip and you bust up, and you get a backblast from RPGs, and it gets serious. It's kind of like a weird sporting event when you do these sort of films. It's just like any sport. You're going to get injured. There's no getting away from it.
But is there anything you find helps you recover, or is there anything?
There's no question that everyone usually shows up really fit and goes downhill from there. We just said, it's true. But that's the way it is. So it's like by the end of the season, you know what you're going to look like at 90.
Thank you.
Yes, please, here in the front row. There's a lady in the front row. We can just get the microphone over there. Thank you. Right here. Front row. Thanks.
The violence in this film seems to be less graphic than the previous two. Is that a deliberate thing?
Yeah. Anyone want to jump on? I guess I'll talk about it. Well, the idea of PG-13, we wanted to hit a broader audience. And because of our predecessors, looking at the Bournes and James Bond, we thought, they're pretty violent films. They're extremely graphic without pushing it. Of course, when we do the DVD, then you'll see the next 80 frames, and then you say, oh, there it is. But we thought we would convey it, and I thought also the amount of violence or the amount of warfare in this movie, if it was graphic, it'd be, after a while, like nauseating. It's just almost too much. Even though I personally enjoy it, I just think that it would be pushing the envelope. Also, it would diminish the humor. For example, Hail Caesar was going to die, literally. And he kept saying, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. I said, well, you're doing a TV show, you have to die. I'm sorry. If you really want to do that show, traitor. And literally he comes over, and he's almost had tears in his eyes. He goes, I don't want to die. And I'm sitting there with Avi, and it's almost like an execution. Where we're sitting there, oh, should we execute him? No. And, am I right? Am I lying? And we're sitting around, and it's an hour away. He is going to die. And that was the whole premise. Mel Gibson kills him, and it's, oh my God, it's now on. You killed Hail Caesar.
Don't give all the ending of the movie.
All right, he dies, but he doesn't. He comes back. There's two.
He
of
doesn't die.
There's two guys. There's a dead one and a live one, and we don't know. You have to see. But anyway, we just decided to keep him around, but also he's mortally injured because of the idea. It just sets a tone that is almost. Not the word irredeemable, but it's just, even at the end, there's a pallor because you've lost a beloved person. And that's the difference between, say, R and PG-13. So it's great for anyone doing PG-13s. You only get mortally wounded. You don't get fatally wounded. So